Dun, dun, dun. Language system defaults. Continue. Darkest Dungeon is about making the most of a bad situation. You are not expected to succeed on your first expedition. Heroes will die, failure will abound, and the world will seek to smother your flame. Take heart, do not relent, press forward through the encroaching below and face your fears. Redemption, at last, can be found deep within the icy depths of the darkest dungeon. Hello, hello, hello everyone, and welcome back to something new, something fresh out of the oven. This is Darkest Dungeon 2, as it is signified by the two peaks. And if you don't know this one, this is a very cruel game. You are commandeering a bunch of people through a dark dungeon, and you get various status effects, and you know, you have a sanity meter, and it's a bit Lovecraftian, and there are all kinds of twisted monsters trying to kill you. It's very depressing. Let's get into it.
My protege, my friend. Our calculations were correct. The ephemeral equation is unbalanced. The Earth spins on a strange and terrifying new axis. And everywhere, unbridled consequence. The world is a wasteland of failures past. And yet, you must ride out into it. Unafraid. Take this. It is hope, the very last of it. It is yours now. You were bold once. Be bold once more. Free yourself from this suffocating stillness. Fix your gaze on the horizon. And face the fearsome truth of the darkest dungeon.
That's quite a responsibility. Especially knowing that those torches tend to go out.
The seat of your denial, perched precariously in the murky gloaming.
Right. Begin your confession. Alright, let's begin. The stagecoach. Oh, am I controlling it? I am controlling it. Wow, look at that. Go, horses, go.
I know failure well. I glimpsed it lurking at the ragged edges of your mind. I watched its venom spread through the veins of the world, and I trembled at its terrible reverberations. The crossroads, a beacon for the broken and the battered.
Failure, regret, disgrace. Right. Do I need to choose? Crossroads. Archive. 4 heroes will join together on this expedition. Your salvation rides with them. Oh no, bro. Stagecoach. Stagecoach is your carriage, coffin, and confessional. Tap W once to order a stagecoach to forward, S to halt it. Stagecoach will steer automatically. You can fine-tune its path with A and D. Nice. Stagecoach view. Press Y to bring up the stagecoach view. This shows what items you currently installed on the stagecoach, as well as armor and wheel points. Stagecoach items can only be changed at the Wainwright, who is present at each inn. Wainwright can also repair armor and wheel for a fee. Party creation. Drag or double click hero portraits to assemble your party. Alright, that looks good. Let's see, right now we have these 4 dudes here. Plague Doctor Paracelsus. Nice. I like this dude already.
Indiscriminate science stains the surgeon's hands.
Grave robber Audrey. Agile.
Avarice slips unseen into the catacombs of the mind.
Right. Highwayman, this was. Highwayman.
Hunted.
Robber.
Harried. A fugitive seeking to outpace the past.
Oh yeah. Oh, they are in 3D. Wow, look at that. I didn't even know. I thought this game is like 2D or something. Very interesting. Men at arms, Boristan.
Pride. More devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
Let's go with it. I don't yet know much about this second installment. The Valley. I played the first one
Onward.
a little bit.
And let us hope enough yet remains of the world.
So I wanted to say that I played the first one a little bit and it was brutally hard. Let's see. Can I?
You see, even your valley is not immune to the spreading stain.
Right, so the game was the side view, the first one as well, and it was more or less turn-based, I guess. And you could use these stuff to attack your enemy, and they have various status effects. You might take a tracking shot range, and this is the Highwayman. Pistol shot. This one. Can I? Do I need to click on it? Oh. Paracelsus, what can you do? Answer prevention.
Cooperation is the key.
Flashing daggers. Dagger this. It's attacking the chopper. Let's crush it. Well. Oh no, they're chomping on the Highwayman. Plus they speak to the face. Oh, I like that. Oh, I think I managed to kill that one with a pickaxe. Duelist advance. Oh, and it went to the front. Oh, so the rampart is actually pushing them back. Very cool. Noxious blast. And we defeated our first enemies.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
Right. They look so heroic, but all of them will die. Eventually. Minor Heartseeker. Weak trinket. 10% healing received. Candle of Hope. Attack currency. Faint glimmers that whisper of brighter hereafter. Okay.
Are you shaken? There is so much worse in store.
Oh no, bro. I don't know, wonder what that stuff is. Wanderer +1. Occult-phobic. Terrified of hidden cults and their influence. Master of Sprawl advantages. Oh, I can equip a trinket on it. Oh no, this is way too much information. Right. And they are covering the equipment. Get out of my way. Inventory. Equipping trinkets and all the tutorials. Alright. Alright, that was all, I guess. Relics. Alright, so this game was mainly... I think the story of the first one was that you inherited some sort of a dark mansion, and that the... under dimension there was a dungeon, and that went deep and deep, and there were all kinds of horrific monsters in it. I'm not 100% sure how it ended.
Let us hope their desperation can be eased.
Desperate few. What? Okay. Encounters. During encounters such as this one, you must pick one of the choices by holding on one of your heroes. Results will be previewed at the bottom of the screen. Okay, assist us. Last of my jewels pawned for steel. Once cold hope spreads like contagion. Click and hold to make selection.
Search every shadow. There is a little light here.
Sundry flame. Yours for the taking. Burn salve. Combat item pouch of light. Clear all corpses. Huh, that can be useful. Healing potion, yeah, we take that. Did we have them? Go through this one.
You can feel it. A change in the air.
Oh no, bro. Let's hold a little bit. I'm gonna take a look at active combat item. Yeah, let's do that. And Dimas, you can take this one. Yeah. Now all of them are in their place. Another combat encounter.
The bulwark of your denial is giving way.
Oh no, bro. These zone points don't look too encouraging. Wicked slice. I can only slice. Probably should slice the big dude.
Stupendous!
Stupendous. Horse there. Barista. The problem is none of these mean particularly much to me. Like I see forward one, look back one. I guess this was the one that was pushing back enemies. Let's try push back the big guy. Yeah, and hope he will not be able to attack from back there. I can also do some poison. Blinding gas. Like a blinding gas. Oh no! Stop attacking my doctor, lady. Oh! It was able to attack. Academic view. During combat, hold Alt or middle mouse button while mouse over heroes or enemies to see academic view. This variable screen shows full details on any tokens the combatant has. View also shows details about combat skills. Let's see. Lost Soul. And doesn't have much. What about this?
Analysis is the natural prelude to action.
What are these question marks? What are the yellow dots?
What can we learn upon closer inspection?
Desperate crap. Well, nothing. We cannot learn anything because most of these are question marked out. Alright, let's do tracking shot. Let's try tracking shotting this one. Combo triggers additional skill effects when targeted. Absinthe. If HP below 25%, heals 33%. Well, we are not, we are actually fairly good. So let me do some daggers. The big dude is like a stone wall. Let me try pushing it back again. That was not bad. Oh, it was not pushing it back this time. Protect the child. No proof. Alright, you weirdos. Critical. Slice. Ah, yes, it's almost dead. Let's blast it to hell.
Any being, however horrid, can be brought to heel. The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gains.
Indeed.
A brilliant conclusion.
Oh yeah, I really like this shield bash. Battlefield medicine. Heal 50%, heal 35s. Remove effects. I'm not below 25%, but at least it removed the bleed. Strange that these heals only heal if I'm very low on health. Take aim. Something. Tracking shot, I like this one. Let's get rid of the lead. These are very weak. This is the beginning of the game, but I'm saying that like they would actually be weak, but they are eating away my health. Throw it. You cannot throw it. And use the other one. Oh, that was a critical.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
Milk-soaked linen. Ugh. I'm pretty sure that's not sanitary.
Push on to the inn. Rest and resupply await you.
Milk-soaked linen. Remove. What? What does it remove? What is the eye? Crossed eye means? Does that mean it heals blindness or something? No idea. Anyway. This game would need a little bit of reading around to understand all the effects and statuses. Oh no. The dual mountains.
The place is a little worse for wear, but familiar nonetheless.
The resolute companions reached the torch and crown. 2 candles gained for reaching the inn. Alright. You have found your fortitude at last. Collect what hope you can and end your expedition here. Why would I? Oh, expedition end. This will tell us why. Prologue quest is complete. For this first venture through the valley, there is nothing left to do, so end the expedition at lower left of the screen of the end screen. Normally the expedition can end in 3 ways: victory, defeat, or abandoning. Alright. Let's look at the others. I got a ton of these. Heroes. Hero sheet holds critical information. Open it with C. That's alright. Hero sheet. Hero sheet is where you can view stats, relationships. Relationships? View and equip combat skills, see the hero's quirks and diseases, equip trinkets and more. Regardless of which tab you have chosen, which tab you are on, you can always see the hero's stats, skills and diseases. Mouse over any stat to view tooltip. Alright, that can help. Relationship tab. This tab shows you the hero's current affinity or relationship with each other hero. Oh nice, so if they play together longer they will have a better synergy, I guess. Lots of affinity pips mean that the heroes are on friendly terms. Few pips mean that the heroes are unfriendly. This determines the chance of relationships forming at the next team. Okay. Quirks are positive and negative personality traits with star are rare. Okay. Negative quirks can be treated, removed. At the field hospital, positive quirks can be reinforced, locked in place there as well. Alright. So you can actually change how your heroes behave and what positive and negative effects they have. You can treat their trauma. This step shows the hero's combat skills. You may equip 5 skills at a time, plus 3. Plus there is a dedicated 6 slot for combat items. Each hero has 11 skills that may eventually be unlocked. Oh nice, so if you keep them alive longer, they have access to better skills. To change which combat skills are equipped, left click on each, toggle it on and off. You can have 5 skills equipped at one time. If the hero only has 5 skills available, you must visit shrines of reflection to unlock more. Okay. Conditions. This tab shows conditions present on the hero, usually long-term buffs or debuffs that result from in-use. Oh yeah, ooh. That's what I mentioned earlier, that this game previously had quite a lot of emphasis on all the status effects on the heroes you can have. Like, at one point you might have seen that there can be like 10 different things that can affect the hero. And on top of that you can gain and lose effects and skills in inns and in various other places. It's interesting. Inventory stacking. Okay, treasures. Trinkets, combat items, inn items and stagecoach items will all help you on your quests. You will find relics, baubles and mastery, which can be used to purchase supplies from vendors or upgrade your hero skills. Nice. Trinkets. Each hero may equip 2 trinkets at a time. Trinkets confer bonuses or special abilities. Combat items. Oh yeah, we already encountered with that. Affinity changes. Heroes often have vastly different opinions about how a given encounter should be resolved. When you choose a hero's response, any hero that agree with the acting hero will have their mutual affinity increased, called glow. Oh yeah, so you can either help these people or not help them, and if you choose to help, then everybody who agrees with it will have a better relationship. Nice. Resistance encounters bring the heroes face to face with the downtrodden local populace. These fallen creatures are in need of help and often have valuable supplies to offer to the heroes in return. Helping the locals is the best way to restore the flame. Oh yeah, I know this flame is... If you delve deeper into dungeons, this flame is getting dimmer and dimmer to the point when it is completely extinguished. And at that point all of the heroes give into despair and they fail all their hits and shots and eventually all of them die. This is a very cruel game. Turn order. Each hero or enemy rolls initiative at the beginning of each round and is modified by their speed. The turn order is shown by portraits at the top. Oh yeah, this one I have not even noticed. I was wondering what order they will come. Only partial turn order is shown. You can plan ahead a little, but not completely. Actions. Oh yeah, that's what we know. Skills. Skills can only be used if a hero is in a correct launch rank, I guess position in the queue or something like that. They also can only be used against valid enemies in the current target rank. Okay, grocery. Jeez Louise. Oh, here are the status effects and explaining them. Hold control to any given token grocery. Yeah, this is a fairly complex game. I'm not even reading all of this because it seems to be a bit boring of a video. Candles of Hope. But yeah, this game, I'm interested in it. I do like hard games occasionally, and this is a very hard game. As you sense, our heroes are very tense and not relaxing even in the inn. But they survived the first battle, and I guess that will be the first video of Darkest Dungeon 2, the intro. In the next one, I will go and explore this game a little bit further. So, to see that, you probably should subscribe. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and see you in the next adventure. Bye bye.